I thought we came out a little bit, and I couldn't tell you what. If for those of you who don't know, Bobby did not start, and they were telling me it's doubtful he'll play before the game. I don't know if that had a downer effect on our team or not, but I did not notice that air of intensity or energy that I've been in a locker room over 750 times, and you know that you feel it before a game. So, I thought we started off slow. We fought back, took a lead. And then the second half, we did not play our game. Now you see almost two identical scores. Hawaii beats us 74-68. And we give up 48 points in the second half. We gave up 47 this half. And we lose by 4 to, somewhat identical score. And so, we are not the type of team still that can go out there and try to outscore people. We are the type of team that, like we did against Southern Illinois, you get them down with your defense, and all of a sudden everything starts clicking. And everything just starts falling in place because our defense. We had a 6-4 turnover disadvantage at halftime. It's 15-8 at the end of the game. I would tell you that free throws and those turnovers are the difference in the game. So disappointed to say the least. This is a game we need to win if we're going to prove ourselves as a team, and we let this one get away at the very end, last 4 minutes. They went to Thomas at the end, and he had 2 or 3 key buckets, or we were helping on him and somebody else got a rebound. And so them going to Thomas really hurt us in one way, shape, or another. Either he scores, or because we're doubling him or sagging in on him, nobody's blocking off, and I believe they got at least 2 tip-ins on us, if I'm not mistaken. We didn't get our performance. Nigel's been playing some great basketball for us. I think both in terms of close scrimmage and the exhibition game and the 3 games in Hawaii, and he finally came up with a freshman type game. Came up with a freshman type game. So you're gonna have that happen sometimes when you live and die with a freshman. One thing, we might have played him too much. That's one thing we might have done. Maybe should have stuck for him a little bit more. And I want to give credit to them. They were very methodical the second half, ran their offense. Another thing we tried doing, we tried pressing, and one of our players did not get in the press, and it kind of fell apart, and they got an easy shot at the end of it. So that layup certainly hurt us. Any questions or any comments, questions you want to ask me?
You mentioned Pearson. He was playing a little too much. He was the only player over 30 minutes that you played.
Yeah. If you look at everybody else, those minutes right there,
mm-hmm.
I think that's somewhat ideal for us. That 28 to 30.
Okay.
Maybe 3 or 4 less minutes. Maybe to put him on the bench and say, chill, man, relax. Let the game come to you. He did not do that tonight. He tried to force some issues, which, I guess he did that in some ways in Hawaii, but the results were better, a lot better.
And I mean, it speaks a lot about him that you're willing to play a freshman.
He's a good player. He's a good player. It really is. I'd rate him as one of my top 3 freshmen I've ever recruited.
Ever in your whole career?
Yeah, and one of them had 5 or 6 NBA teams come watch him play. Not him, but one of my ex-players. Another is still playing in Europe, though he graduated in 2009. He's still in Europe playing.
You mentioned the minutes distribution. I remember listening to the tournament at the end of the season. Depth is one of the things that kind of did you guys in. Do you feel comfortable? A lot of guys got minutes today. Do you feel comfortable with the depth of this squad?
Bobby played a lot of minutes because he played virtually the whole second half, and that's another area I probably should have subbed. Well, we took him out for about 2 minutes, but he probably should have played it, a little less. He actually did a good job for us scoring wise.
I
I just
know,
hope he's gonna be ready. His back tightened up during warm-up, so you know. And I gotta tell you, when they came in and told me, I came in to talk to the team, I said, where's Bobby? And they said, Coach, his back's stiffened up, he's down with the trainer. I got a little down. So I imagine my team got a little down concerning that.
You know, such a young team.
It is a young team, isn't it?
With that, the exhibition game, you're attributed their slow start to the same thing. You know, their families in the stands kind of get some jitters. You kind of think that was the same thing tonight?
I think that, and the fact that we knew that we were probably, you know, Hawaii's a good team. North Carolina beat it by 15. Hawaii's a good team, even though they have a lot of new guys. They got a couple of transfers, one from UCLA, and I forget where the other transfer's from, but it's a big Division I school. And but I would tell you this: I would give these guys the edge. I just, like I said, they went to Thomas a lot at the end, and even though he only had, well, he had 15 points, so I guess sometimes we fouled him. He did free throws, so he did score at the end, because I want to say he only had 5 or 6 at halftime, something like that. But we can't give Cole Martinez 18. He's averaging, you know, now a lot of that is free throws, but he hit some big threes too.